Hello, 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 beautiful. It's Inagani, and guess what? Doors are open to Content Alchemy. I am trying to do all the things, so give me a second. I am trying to go live in multiple places and technology, y'all. Technology. This is cool because it gives some people some time to catch up, catch on. I should probably look at myself on Instagram to see how it looks. Oh yeah. It's like super close to my face. Okay. Going live. Oh, I was like, who's Fat Mermaids? That would be I. That would be my other self. Cool. But how are you guys doing? It is officially Wednesday. I can't believe April's already done and we are going into May. If you're here in Oki, just get ready for it because it is going to be... Let me just make sure audio's okay. Oh yeah. Good. All right. Looks good, looks good. I'm going to go live in my Facebook group, do all the things. Oh yeah, it is good. Go live. Ta-dan, ta-dan. So excuse... you guys, I was so excited. I literally got up at 2:30 this morning. And it's been a fantastic last few days. Thank you to everyone who's shown up live. Why is it doing that? I've never gone live using Ecamm. And it keeps going like this in and out. I don't know if I like that. It's like engaging, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Anyways, today, so last week I did a private expert speaking workshop with a private community that I'm part of. And it was fantastic, y'all. It was on fire. And then I actually did a similar workshop for my my peeps, like my people on my email list and people that have been following me who joined and logged in yesterday. And that was equally amazing. And so if you did not catch it, you can comment on this live or you can DM me. I'm actually running the replay. It was amazing. So many nuggets. I was looking at the transcript and I was like, wow, I'm so excited. So I'm here today to basically talk to you about how to get started with content repurposing. And I'm going to be looking at my notes so that I don't get too off topic because I only have a few minutes before I need to go to daycare. And there was this concept of, for both workshops, I was teaching specifically how to take one long form content and break it up into 25 plus pieces of content. I don't know if I like the way it's zooming in and out. Anyways, I had a lot of people who don't have a podcast, who don't have a YouTube channel. And so I wanted to make sure that they understood you don't actually have to have either to make this framework work for you. And so I was teaching them my special trade framework that I've created for myself. I have 3 businesses. I'm a nurse turned entrepreneur. I'm a yoga instructor. I'm a stand-up paddleboard instructor, and I'm a mom of a 3-year-old. I'm also a military spouse. I'm trying to be present for my family while also still volunteering for supporting the military community here in Okinawa, Japan. And so I was running myself to the ground and we talked about burnout. I'm a big advocate about burnout because I am a burnout survivor. I pretty much burned myself out when I was a nurse and, come to find out I was not very good at stress management. So this concept of taking one long form content doesn't have to be with something that maybe is already established, like a podcast or a YouTube channel. You literally can take the same framework and concept and do it for like a brain dump. Like if you're just an expert at something, to help answer a question that maybe your dream clients are looking for in terms of problems that they have, solutions they're seeking for, and you have magic answers for them because you've either been through it, you've been trained in it, or whatever, however that works for you. And so the concept is that you can take that one long form content in the form of like a Zoom. Like I was like, don't let the tech get in the way of getting your magic out there, getting your messaging out there, reaching the people that are looking for your expertise to help them. So like, for instance, I'm a yoga instructor for pre and postnatal women, specifically for women over 30 in one of my other brands. And I started that because I got pregnant at 40 and I did not have the typical like experience that a lot of people are portraying on social. And then it comes to find out that they're not portraying the reality of motherhood, and it's chaotic and beautiful and messy, but nobody's really talking about it. And because nobody was talking about it when I was, going through my own first 2 years of motherhood, I felt like something was wrong with me. I felt alone. And so I speak about that in my Baby Bump and Beyond with Anna Connie. And so I could literally just record myself on a Zoom, record myself on a Loom, record myself, in a voice memo, like it does, like on my phone while I'm driving, because I spend a lot of time driving. And to make that time effective, I'm like, sometimes, your mind just goes. And so how do you capture those magical moments when they're happening? And that's how you do it. You just record it. And then from there, I take you into, you've done the hard work, you've been brave, you put out your message. Now, how do you take that one piece of content and repurpose it so that you're setting out like 25 little lights to guide people that are perfect for you, perfect for what you're offering, for your solution that you have that makes you unique and special, your magic essentially, and bring them into your ecosystem. So I just am checking the lives. I know I'm watching myself. I don't think anybody else is here. I think this is where I can actually see if anybody's done comments. No. Okay, I think we're good. So yeah, the workshop was fantastic. I go more into depth because it was a 60-minute workshop, a lot longer than I have right now. But it was literally the first step to be like, oh, you're right. Like, I can do that, and I'm going to do that. And so a lot of people were starting to think outside the box. They're like, you had me thinking about stuff that I wasn't even like tracking in terms of things that would be a possibility with where I can take my content. We talked about how to then take that messaging, and then how I showed them behind the scenes, like my process step by step of like, this is how where I go from ideation to recording and scripting if that needs to happen, to editing, to then back into refining the messaging, extracting my gold, creating my images, and then how I briefly went over how I actually automate the repurposing. So they saw the behind the scenes of basically how I used to be a one and done it and let the universe take care of my messaging for me, but clearly that didn't work. So I showed them I still one and done it after I set up my automation, so that my automation does the heavy lifting for me so that I have more time, because I'm still teaching. And up until last week, I was teaching 5 days a week. I'm taking a little bit of a break because I got sick and I wasn't able to get my CPR certification in time renewed. So I'm waiting 2 weeks to get that taken care of, because the next class isn't for another 2 weeks. But once that's taken care of, I'll go back to having to be available to teach in-person classes, and I'm able to do that and still maintain presence and take care of the community and things like that because the system is built. And so this brings me to my invitation to you for the Content Alchemy. If you've been following me, you've been seeing I've been putting all kinds of stuff out there, and that's because I'm super excited about this opportunity. Doors officially open today. Woohoo! If Tina Tower is watching, dun, dun, dun. I'm part of her mastermind, her empire builder. My son might write in here because he was like, wait, you told me I could do that. So anyways, it's a 4-week live cohort course with me where I literally take you through all 4 steps. The ideation of basically refining your messaging, making sure your brand voice is there, you know who you are, your core values for your business, what you're going to be offering. And if you're like at the very beginning, you're a doula who just came out of your doulaship and are starting, trying to get clients and you're just not sure where to start, or you're a new yoga instructor, or you're a new SUP instructor, or whatever, that's completely 100% okay. It's about taking you from that beginning step of figuring out what is going to be involved in the messaging so that we can be strategic about that, and then decide what platform you're going to record on, whether it's going to be a true like podcast or YouTube, or you're going to just do it privately so that you can get the messaging out, and then maybe you'll do something with that later because you'll be sitting on some gold. And then we'll go into how to actually edit. I'll show you behind the scenes with my favorite software. And then we'll go and use my custom GPTs that I've built out. They're going to be fabulous to take you through this. So there'll be one main custom GPT that will guide you through it step by step so that you have it once the 4 weeks is done, if you ever need to come back, because I won't be part of, live. Once the live version is done, you'll still have a piece of me because I'll have built a little version of myself in this like main one. But then we'll use specific ones to really get into like the really nitty gritty and get some magnificent results. And then we'll have some fun in Canva, and then we'll get into the automations if you're there. If you're not there, we're not going to worry about that. You'll use that time to catch up and create, and then we'll have a final like graduation, like woohoo, celebrate everybody. It's going to be fantastic. It's a small investment of $97. You're getting over $400 worth of value, plus you're getting a high touch point. So there's only 30 spots available. There's not any more. Spots are filling up. So we only started with 30. So if you want to claim your spot, you can DM me, Glow, or you can comment on this live, Glow, GLOW, and I will send you the information. Otherwise, you can, go on my website. It's there too. And yeah, I can't wait to see you. So I'm planning to go live every day for the next 7 days. Doors open today. They close next Wednesday, May 7th, May 6th for those of you guys in the States. And then we officially launch. We'll have a launch party, like celebration, just welcoming everybody into, answer some basic questions that may have already come up. May 12th, we'll officially start the actual 4-week program. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to always DM me. I'm happy to connect. Have a fantastic day. I plan to go live this evening. So the idea is to try to do this twice a day. I'm going to see, because this is my first time. I'm just looking at my schedule to see what I have. Oh yeah, I'm just going to have like a little chat with some water before our nighttime routine on specifically why I created Content Alchemy. A little bit about my backstory if you're completely new. So if you want to get to know me better and you want to chat, I will be going live again at 7 p.m. tonight. And then I'll put out the schedule for the rest of the stuff that I'm going to be going over. Some quick wins, some inspirational stuff, and just, some really good subjects that you might be interested. If you're on and you're watching, I'll give you the rundown now. So tomorrow, why you're burning out and how to fix it. In the afternoon, in the evening, 3 things that you can start repurposing like right now. Day 3, how to turn one podcast or workshop into your 25 posts. And then in the evening, swipe these 5 prompts for instant post. So I'm going to give you some GPT stuff. Day 4, I'm going to do give you some walkthrough of planning a month of content in one day. And that's like, for me, I do it like in 30 minutes. And then my favorite AI tool that saves me 10 hours a week. Aligning content with your energy cycle. We talked a lot about that in both of my workshops. I'm a big believer in honoring that, which is why I specifically target women, because we deal with energy cycles on a monthly basis, whether you're menstruating or not. And then we're going to do some pep talk. We're going to talk about that, really beautiful evil twin that tries to keep you safe. And we're going to talk to her. And then I'm going to show you some tools that love you back with a little tour and a live demo. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that on Instagram, but we'll see. And then the number 1 myth keeping you from showing up. Overcoming burnout, because I'm a specialist in it, having survived it probably twice now. A little mini meditation, a soft launch, just a little behind the scenes of like if you're thinking about how to launch your own product out there without feeling icky, because we talked about money barriers and this belief that we're going to just be better about accepting the opportunity to exchange energy with other people. Frequently asked questions, about how techie do you have to be for all of this. And the list goes on, y'all. I'm going to do a live Q&A for anybody who's still on the fence and wants to kind of know more. Hopefully there's still spots available by this point, because it will be literally the last day. So yeah, I can't wait to see you on the live, whether it's through Facebook or YouTube or here. You guys can all catch me at empowerherwave.com/launch if you want to know what I'm talking about for the Content Alchemy live 4-week cohort. Stay beautiful, stay you, and keep leading from the heart.